I took the scaled map to start and pretty much started changing things from there. For the theme, again, I wanted it to be tailored to not just the Sidemen, but also people they play with like Lachlan and Laserbeam. I thought it would make sense to make the map YouTube or creator themed. I brainstormed a bunch of different ideas of custom rooms for the overall theme of being a YouTuber or at a YouTuber's house. And then also possible custom tasks and sabotages that would fit in those custom rooms. The next and very long process was to draw each individual room on paper so I can make sure I had the correct tasks and sabotages in the correct rooms. I then scanned them, put them in their own individual Illustrator files, and then started designing from there. So I had like a rough template for where all the assets needed to be. I went in room by room and I thought of some customized tasks that, again, related to being a YouTuber or a content creator. In total, I made around 16 to 17 different custom tasks to, again, fit the rooms I already brainstormed. But to name a few tasks that were my favorite was make a YouTube thumbnail. That was based off the sort artifacts task. Click record, which came from the divert powers task, and record a podcast episode, which came from MedScan. To make all these tasks took so long, oh my god, because I had to make the task icon itself, which would show up on the map, but then I also had to go into the task and download every single layer and sprite or background asset in that task. Then open all of those in Illustrator so everything would be at the right dimension. But once all the tasks were done, I added them to the map to place them in the right spot, and for some fucking reason, they went invisible when placed over the center line. I did not mention this in the beginning. Yeah, when I was trying to make sure the sizing was good with the map, I used an Among Us dummy character to go around and make sure the sizing of the hallways and the characters in the front was proportional. However, sometimes the character just went invisible, but I thought because it was a dummy and those don't even show up on the actual game, they're just in practice, I thought I was fine. But this right here, I don't know what's going on. I made all 20 custom tasks with all of the backgrounds and shit, put them on the map, only for half of them to be seen. What if I went back to the scaled map that I used as a template, and instead of just using it for sizing, what if I just replaced the images directly? And holy shit, so much relief.